All right, we are back. Round two is about to start. We are up against SC Steel. Good luck to her. Let's look at our second deck really quick. So this is where I ran out of time to find decks. Round two, amazing. Let me see if she's got the game going already. Not quite. Um, it's got 4 golden spirals and a Spartosaur. I'm just gonna have fun with it. Should be really, really fun. It's also got the key charge. Definitely something I was looking for in a lot of these decks was some form of key cheat, because there's probably going to be a lot of really fast decks and you want to just be able to close it out. I don't know. Outside that, we'll just see. It's got the Ronnies to kind of hold back some stuff. Got the double Hawk to hopefully stop any kind of silly nonsense with Heart of the Forest. And there's our game. All right, so Delta Q. I just feel like I'm gonna. Task cap is 69. We're at 66, so let's do it. And I'll go back into this mode. Oops. There we go. So they got a Coda, TMTP, Triple Silver Tooth. They have any? They don't really have any steel to go with the TMTP. They've got a lot of Brobnar stuff, and then lots of efficiency and logos. So we'll see how that goes, but should be a fun one. I'm excited about this deck too. I basically just picked fun decks. That's all I was interested in here. I think we're gonna keep this. Do they have artifact control? Stockpile. They have a remote access. I'm fine if they use that. Yeah, we're just gonna get the spiral down early. Oh, they got a Nexus. Okay. So in that case, do I just blow up my own spiral? No. Maybe. Discard. Play the Yancy Gang. Play the Umbra. Yeah, let's do it. I got 3 more. We'll be fine. I haven't practiced with any of these decks either, so I have no idea what their game plan is. I am just going. The key charge will be nice against the burn the stockpile. Oh, they also have the barehanded, so that is something for me to watch out for. Okay, so we do want to find the other Hawk here fairly soon. So they put down beefy boys. We're going to put down bigger ones. They probably don't want to do the barehanded now. I know they get a use out of this first, but, well, I know it puts it back on top of their deck, right? So yeah, they probably don't want to do that. So big question here with the Ghost Hawk is, do we use it to reap or do we use it to unstun both of these? Because I think creature control is going to be kind of at a premium in this. Okay, so they might actually use our golden spiral here. That's fun. Reaps with Nexus to golden spiral Headhunter to fight Yancy Gang. Or just reap. Smash. Fights the Yancy Gang. So that gives me an Amber. So that's great. We are unfortunately going to be 1 away from the key charge. So right, I've got that right. So I think in that case, I actually really like, they're not going to be purging anything. I like doing the unstun here, because they probably don't want to go back into shadows. Where do I go to check? So we're going Untamed. Let's drop Rusnar on the right. We'll drop the Vine Apple. I kind of like this. Basically opens everything up for next turn. I'm going to hold the key charge for one turn. Like I said, it's going to be really nice to get around some of their amber control that they have. Okay, so they're going into shadows, which makes sense. They have poison to kind of deal with some of this stuff. I also, if you haven't noticed, I figured out one of the filters on the microphone. Oh my goodness, there's so many shadows. So that's probably going to kill the pterodactyl because that just represents so much value for me right now. Yeah. And then one of these will probably fight the Umbra. And then they might actually Golden Spiral the Asp to do that again. Yeah. Oh, no. They go with the Headhunter probably to fight the Umbra. Yep. Oh, Rusnar. Interesting. Okay, so they went to 7, so we're going to punish them a little bit here for that. Because we got the Ronnies. But I think I might play all of them. Oh, no. Because that plays into their TMTP. Maybe it's actually Saurian. No, we'll go Shadows. So we're going to plop Rania on the right. Drop a Javinda. Let's see, we're going to steal. Let's just hit their Umbra. And then we're going to hold this other Ronnie because there's a good chance they steal back here. Or they might go burn the stockpile. There's probably a lot of ways they could punish this, but we're going to kind of force them to do that and ignore my board for a little bit longer. Got the Regrowth, which isn't looking great yet, but if one of these Ronnies goes down, or the Ghost Hawk. So I could actually fight the Ghost Hawk into something. Okay, so they're going Logos. So they are likely giving me this key, which feels pretty good. Smoko. Bat Drone. Okay, so double Bat Drone is not fun. Wild Wormholes into a War Song. We're fine seeing that go. And then plays Lab Work to archive nothing. Okay, so we got the key. Beautiful. Do I hold on to the Shadows for one turn and get Saurian out? I think I do. Or do I do the Untamed turn? So let's see. If I fight it into a Bat Drone, then Regrowth, play that. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh gosh, okay. I think we can do this. And then we do this afterwards so their keys cost more. Okay, so we fight. So that gets us 1, so that's 2. Played this for 1, so that's 3. Regrowth for 4. Play this for 5, 6. And this gets us to 7. Let's do it. Nonsense turn. Okay, so we're going to fight. We're not going to fight this because we get enough amber. Oh, because we kill it with the Javinda anyways. Fight here. Oh, I did not do the math right. Regrowth. Ghost Hawk. Deploy Ghost Hawk on the right to reap. Snipe this to go to 7, which steals 1 also, and then we will key charge. And now we're going to Vine Apple. Whew! All right. Crazy. Turns are lining up for sure. They're probably going to find off a decent amount of my shadows here. So Oubliette's the Umbra. Makes sense. Hidden stashes to archive. Fights one of the Theros, which is unfortunate. But kind of knew that was going to happen. I think we have to kill that with our Thero next turn. Reaps to Golden Spiral. But I have no Amber to steal, so that's fine. So I wonder if I just go Shadows next turn, because I would get the steal 2 off the Ronnie. Okay, and doesn't get the steal off the fight there. So, okay, so if I go Shadows, we're going to fight, Reap to steal 1, steal 2 more, which puts him down to 7 exactly. Feels pretty good to me. Shadows. Fight the Mesa's Asp. Reap here to kill that and steal 1. Play the Ronnie on the right. And play the Saurian Plant, which is probably going to gain me Amber next turn. Because I'm definitely going Saurian, because that's all I have in hand. I need to get these artifacts back down. So we make them pay the 7, which feels pretty good also. And I think we'll go exactly to 6 Amber. Yeah, they're going to use the Golden Spiral again. Going to steal 1 here, so... Because they're probably going to... Oh, use the Vine Apple tree. So they're going to push me up so that they can... Too much to protect me. That's a little rough, but I don't think that's going to lose me the game. Because now we just build a board that they're going to have a hard time dealing with. Yeah, because there's no... Okay, so Spiral. We're going to... I could fight into the Nexus twice so that they can't do that anymore. That might be better. Fight. Capture 1. That puts me to 6. So let's drop him. Drop. I know I'm playing right into a barehanded, but if they go Brobnar here, then I just win, right? I think we're just going to hold these 2. Oh no, we have to go to 7. Which means I probably want to go to 8. Oof. So we're going to go with that plan. We're just going to burst up a lot here. And leave it there. We're not going to play this yet because I actually want to keep this. I don't want to give them the option to blow it all up. Okay, so here's Brobnar. So we're going to have a burn the stockpile and probably the barehanded, which will definitely hurt, but it also hurts them a little bit. Yeah. But they didn't do the gauntlet first, so... Got a Headhunter. Sound the horns. What do they go through? Alder. Discards Heaped Huge. And then burn the stockpile for 4. Okay. Untamed doesn't do much for me. Shadows does some stuff. I basically just want to get like 1 Amber this turn, right? Actually, now that that's gone, they don't have a way of taxing me. I think we're good to just go for it. See if I go Untamed, that can fight there. That can Reap. Yeah, let's just dump some amber right there. Reap. Do this on the right. Fight silver tooth, and then play this on the right. And then I think we do discard the fang tooth. They, yeah, gonna have a hard time killing that one. So we got the shadows, got the too much to protect, and a dodger. And then a reap with silver tooth. Awesome. So going much better than the reversal tournament so far. Quad golden spiral seems to be not a bad combination, but yeah, I think that the deck kind of performed the way I had hoped. Able to burst amber. That untamed turn was gross, right? With the ghost talk and then the key charge and harmonia. I think I should have thought through the amber on that turn a little bit more, and I probably should have held this for one turn because I think I ended up going shadows the next turn anyways. But holding that Ronnie was big because we were able to have like a, what was it? I stole 3 amber and then blew up one of theirs and gained a lot more that same turn. So I'm starting to get jealous of other people's lists, some of their collections. This is some really fun stuff. Like, yeah, I'm enjoying it. And this is, I don't know, that creature control number seems low to me. Like you saw, I had the Spartosaur. All I had to do was basically golden spiral one of my dudes into one of theirs and blow up all of their creatures. The Nexus was an interesting choice for them. I understand they were probably just trying to race, but it did end up giving me amber. Whereas I ended up actually not having that much amber on my dudes. Did I even hardly use the golden spirals like once? It was just more the threat of them. I knew I kind of had them on the back burner to generate a bunch of amber, but all right, well, super fun. That's let's see, 2 down, and let's see what other games. So I forgot that we can spectate these, so I'm gonna go see what else is left. We got that one. Oh, now we're gonna be, might it be against Zach or Red Train? Zach could be fun. So if you haven't seen, I'm actually going to get to join Zach for the streamathon that's happening tomorrow. He has very graciously allowed me to sit in on his stream, and we're going to play some games of Keyforge and talk about the game found and just all the awesome stuff that's happening. So it should be really, really fun. But I have a sneaking feeling that he is going to beat me next round if he beats Red Train. It actually looks like a really close game, so let's see what's going on here. So it's good for me to do because I need to practice commenting anyways. So we're at 3 keys to 4 keys. We've got some archives. Big hand for Zach. Where did that come from? Doom of the Martyr. Okay. Okay, so pretty classic Coda stuff going on here. We've got a Glorious Few. We've got a Sneck Lifter, Key Charge, Ghostly Hand, Relentless Whispers, Miasma, and then up here we have some nasty Age of Ascension. Okay. A little bit more Amber Pips, a little bit more Disruption. The 2 Binding Irons, I'm sure, is not going to be fun for Zach. He's still working through those, but going up to 7 Amber here. Killing off the Project ZYX so they can't play whatever's in that archives, which probably the too much to protect. We'll see if that makes its way out here anyways. I don't know if they have a follow-up to it to actually keep them off check. Doesn't look like they do. And no helper bot to get that on a different turn. Let's see. Other Shaffles and Schuler are gone, so I don't think they're stopping the key here. So they're probably just going to try and get to their own key. Interesting. They probably... Oh, Unlock Gateway probably coming down here. Necessary because of some of these Sanctum creatures that Zach has. So double miasma, double Witch of the Eye. I think I actually had looked at this one for this ASCAP, but yeah. So we got the Unlock Gateway after a couple reaps. They did not get the check, which is really unfortunate for Red Train. I think that's a turn, a fairly critical turn. They do have 2 in Archives, though. Where did those come from? Oh, Hexbion. Okay. So Hexbion, Archives, top of their deck. So we've almost cycled here, which I think Red Train is wanting to do so that they can get back to the Schulers. I think late game, those are going to be really important, along with some of this creature control. Zach just drops Full Moon Hunting Witch. So Red Train probably goes to check here, and Zach, I don't know if they have too much more to stop a key. They do still have 1 miasma. If they've drawn into it, they still have 8 to draw, so Zach's not getting through the deck quite as fast. Just see what's going on. So lots of logos coming down here. Archive the top of their deck. I missed what was on there. Oh, the Cutthroat Research. So they archive the Cutthroat, and then archive the top of their deck. Okay, and then they got the Titan Mechanic to put them in check at 5. So, decent response there in the Logos. We'll see what Zach has. Could just be a Spirit's Way, but that still leaves them with 3. They go Shadows. Shadow Self with the Hunting Witch, and then the Miasma, just to stop the key. So if they get 1 more, Titan Mechanic is going to have to get covered up. Okay, Lights Out. Probably the Director and Hexbion. Because you played the Miasma, so you don't have to worry about this anymore. It's not going to be able to fight this off now because of the Shadow Self. So I think, yeah, okay. So the Director and Hexbion are back in hand. Check at 5. That does give Red Train an opening here to catch back up. And they can, I think, just burst a lot if they have it. So like the Logos turn could still be a lot. They can just cover up the Mechanic to stop the key. Get them some cycle still with the Director. Yeah, so they're going back into Logos. Plays out the creatures we just saw. 1 of them going to the right of Titan Mechanic, I would hope. Cutthroat Research could be coming back down. That's probably what they're trying to decide right now, is if they pull the archives or not, because I'm guessing they had archived a card off the top of the deck. I'm guessing that one is not Logos, so if he wants to cycle more here, maybe he doesn't pull it. But I don't think there's a way for them to really tax to make the Cutthroat Research helpful on the last key, so yeah. Tough choice, because that Amber Pip could mean a lot right now. Got Z in here as well, commentating the game. Okay, so standardized testing. Why did you do that before reaping? Is there something I'm missing why they don't want to go above 6? Maybe they just missed it. So I burst up to 8. I think they could have gone, unless I missed it, yeah, they could have gone to 10 there, but maybe I'm missing something why they don't want to do that. I mean, I think Zach basically needs to get Probably 2 amber here. Because of the Schuler's. Man, 3 would be the most comfortable, but that might be asking a lot from a Sanctum turn. It's a potion, Spirit's Way. See if that's all he's got. Second Spirit's Way. Okay, so only got to 6, so we could see a Schuler or Shaffles coming down. I think that's the only out I see. Goes Dis. Does Red Train have it? Does not take the Archives, but does have the Shaffles. All right, so this is still a really good game. Oh man, and the Schuler. So big comeback there. Zach needs to get to at least 7 now to forge. Or have a way to kill the Shaffles. Because there could be another Schuler coming as well. Because again, those did get to cycle back in. Goes Untamed, plays Witch of the Eye. Plays a Regrowth. Definitely could have gotten that Regrowth before for the Hunting Witch if that's what he's going for. Which is unfortunate. Yeah, that's really too bad. I bet he was planning to do that in the other order. Trying to think if it would matter. It would put him at 7. Whereas this turn might only put him at 6. Halcor, Niflhape we saw is gone. Another Witch of the Eye. I guess they do have another. He could have another Regrowth unless that's in there. So I guess the second Witch of the Eye. Man. Yeah, other Regrowth is gone. Oh no, Zach. Yeah, that's pretty brutal. I really wonder. Because even. Okay, so it gets to 6, but without killing the Shaffles. That doesn't quite do it still. Yeah. Oh, that's rough. Because now you just drew through 2, so these Witch of the Eyes aren't even a threat. And there is a key charge. I missed it. I should have looked for that in the discard. I don't know if we saw that. Red Train probably going to be able to get to 6 amber here, taking their Archives. Call Shadows. I mean, doesn't really need to do a whole lot except get to 6. Because this is going to take them off. It's probably all going to come down to that key charge, if Zach found that or not, or if he held it. Again, I didn't look through all of that super well to see if it had not been played yet, but what a tight game. There's a Vigor off of the Merkins. So, funny enough, that actually gives Zach 1 more to hit. It doesn't matter too much because either he has a key charge, I think, or he loses, or he's got a miasma. No, goes Untamed. So there's nothing to stop the key in Untamed here, so basically has to be the key charge. Pops the potion. Discards Full Moon. Reaps with Witch of the Eye. To get back Vigor. To heal. Plays Vigor. Ah, has the key charge. Wow. All right. So that was pretty crazy. Let's see what's going on. There's another game going. Nope, that was the last one. All right, so we're going to cut this one, and then I'll start again for round 3. See you guys soon.